Hey guys, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Kaguya-sama Love is War, which is on season 2 on episode 10, or just episode 22 in the overall number, First season has 12 episodes, and now on the 10th episode, etc. Anyways, this episode right here, pretty hectic, especially that ending, etc. Makes me wonder what's gonna happen next, but a lot of people have been hinting or speculating many times over and over again, So if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to that Shirogane seems to be at a loss of what's going on. And as you know, as for Kei, which is like Shirogane's little sister, etc., we get to know that she hates being treated like a child, especially by her older brother, It annoyed the heck out of her to a point where she would get into frequent arguments with them, etc. But we also get to know about Shirogane's family, because Shirogane's father, he doesn't really have a stable job. He has to rent a place that's like 50,000 yen a month, etc. And apparently his wife left him for another job, and we get to know that he didn't sign the divorce papers still, and he still loves her or something, I'm thinking in my mind, oh, whatsoever. Eventually, Kei, which is like Shogun's little sister, or just Shogun's little sister, if anything, we get to know that she's trying to figure out about her brother's love life or something, about what's going on, as she thinks that, this girl that might be avoiding you, she might have a crush on you, or she likes you, etc. That kind of thing. But we see to it that after that first part ending, where Shirogane and Kaguya decide to walk to the council room together, nothing much has happened then. And we see too the second part of the episode involves Fujiwara trying to teach Shirogane how to dance, do the Soran dance or something, which is really hilarious. At the same time, I'm just laughing so hard because the way how he dances was really ridiculous, and it ticked off Fujiwara so much. And she's thinking of why in the hell do I have to keep teaching you all this time, huh? First it's volleyball, then it's like freaking singing. What the hell, man? You know what? I have enough of this. Don't go asking me for help anymore, okay? You go do it yourself now. And we see to it that Shirogane was trying to do the Soran dance and is doing counter room at the same time watching the video, Kaguya decides to help him out, and she does touch him all over his body. Well, not in a point where it's a little iffy biffy, if you guys get what I mean. But we have to it that Fujiwara shows up, and she goes like, oh, you are teaching him. Oh, I want to see what you got. And it looks like to me Fujiwara seems to be jealous, or she's not very happy of how things went, because she's the one that's been teaching him. But let's not forget, Fujiwara, you said don't ask me for help, okay? That's your problem. So we have two that Kaguya is trying to teach him a certain amount of ways, but we have two that Fujiwara cannot handle this no more, while Fujiwara sees Kaguya trying to teach Shirogane how to do the dance, or how it should be done. And she gets so sick and tired, and she goes like, okay, I'm teaching the president, leave it to me. And Shinobi was like, no, he's mine, no, he's mine. It's like tug of war. You know how that thing is. Then there's a funny historical lesson where it involves two parents or the mothers trying to pull the child over to the other. I'm thinking in my mind, what are you talking about, bro? What the heck is going on here? That kind of thing, etc. But whatever the case may be, Shirogane gets the idea after he was being played tug of war, and nothing much happened there. Then there's the next part involving like Miko Aino, and then her friend and best friend and supporter, which is like her name is Kobachi Osoragi. Well, Koba-chan, if it's more appropriate, well, I won't even be remembering her if she's not gonna get a spotlight, But we have two that doing the discipline committee kind of thing, trying to check up on some things here and there. And as for Ishigami, he kind of broke a rule where he's like playing on his Switch whatsoever, etc. Which I go like, oh, how cute, He's just like me, how I am nowadays with what's going on, But aside from that, Aino ties him up and takes his Switch away, and then we get to know about Ishigami, We had to it that, Ishigami stalked the girl, and he never told his side of the story of what's happening, that kind of thing. And later on, he's always, dissed and hated on all the time. But, Ishigami and Miko Aino have an antagonistic relationship, and it's always been like that ever since it's been shown, you know? But we have to that Ishigami's really doesn't like it when someone disses on her, you know, and takes off a tag that's on her back, you know, and, you know, Miko Aino does not like the idea of Ishigami not going to high school one time, you know, because I think he's about to flunk or something like that, whatever the case may be. Miko Aino does not like the idea and argues against it. Eventually, that same guy at the same school, which I don't even bother remembering, who's pretty much, the principal, I guess, or maybe headmaster, whatever he is, all I know is I think he's the one that managed to get Ishigami into high school or something first year. Whatever the case may be, we get to know that Koba-chan, the girl in the glasses, which is Miko Aino's best friend, does like him know that Ishigami should not be dissed on, you know? I mean, she knows enough of what's going on with him, etc., but takes it what it is. Anyways, the next part of the rest of the episode is involving the sports festival, you know? Red team, white team, blue team, whatsoever. And we get to know Shinomiya will later on meet Shogun's father, but they end up having a little small talk, which is really hilarious because Shinomiya doesn't know him too well, you know? And eventually, like, he does ask her, what is Shirogane to you, you know? Eventually she says, like, she thought, like, she saw a lot of things about, like, how people are just pathetic, evil, and full of garbage nowadays, but the president, or Shirogane, or Kaicho, is the one that, how am I supposed to say it, opened her eyes to see that there are some good people in this world, and she appreciates him, you know? And Shogun's father says, so, do you like him or hate him? Which one or the other? She goes like, why the hell do I even have to answer that question to you, huh? And we have to it that Shirogane finds his father talking to Shinomiya, and Shinomiya realizes that's Shirogane father, and she goes like, wow, Shirogane, you got some nasty, sneaky father right there. I'm thinking about oh my lord, this is what things are going to go out of control and out of hand, you know, that kind of thing. But whatever the case may be, it is what it is, and etc., you know. And we see Ishigami running, you know, with the cheerleading president, and then there's some blondie chick, like, watching from afar, which I don't even know. I don't know who she is or something, but guess we're about to find out, maybe. Who knows? So, pretty much, overall, funny episode. Shirogane can't really seem to get to Shinomiya. Why? And then they end up walking to the student council room. And then the next part involving the Soran dance or something. I go like, oh my gosh, Shirogane can't dance with that much I can say. But Fujiwara wanted to teach him, but she gets fed up. Shinomiya decides to teach him. Fujiwara got fed up with her teaching skills, and says, I'll take care of him. And then, you know, eventually Shirogane gets the Soran dance, you know, etc. But aside from that, then there's the next part of the scene with Miko Aino and her best friend Kobo-chan, the girl in the glasses, ends up doing some disciplining community work, you know, and we get to know about Ishigami a bit and what's up. Then the next part is just a school festival involving a lot of things, and you know how school festivals are, you know, I mean, it's what it is. I'm pretty sure those of you guys who watch a lot of anime would know what a sports festival or school festival is anyway. But aside from that, yeah. Then, you know, Shinomiya meets Shirogane's father, and then, yeah. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.